YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my favorite summer primers. I have 4 to talk to you about. I'm sorry, I'm a little loopy. I had to take a medication because I got stung by a wasp today, but hopefully I can keep it together for at least this video. Anyways, let's get started. First off, I have the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. This is a mini size, but the full size is $36 for 1.35 ounces, and that's actually the biggest primer that I'm going to talk about today. That is huge for a primer. Now, admittedly, this stuff feels gross going on. It feels like I'm trying to smooth a mixture of glue and clay on my face. And it's always cold when I put it on, so I admit it feels gross going on. I actually did a first impressions on this, and I will try to link it down below. However, if you are an oily, greasy mess like I am, especially in the summer where I live, where it is 100 degrees every day and it is 100% humidity because the gods hate us. What did we do to scorn you here in Louisiana? I'll never understand. Anyways. But especially if I want to wear a BB or a CC cream like I kind of want to do in the summer because it is light, this is amazing. It actually makes that stuff stick to my face and not melt off in less than an hour once I'm outside. However, there's a caveat to this. I personally cannot use this with a normal regular foundation. It starts to peel like around my nose and stuff, and that is not cute. So, but this is the only way I can wear a BB or a CC cream outside and not have it fall off my face. Next is one I do not have, but I definitely recommend, and I kind of want to go buy it even though I have too many primers to every video. I have too many primers to be thinking about going and buying another one, but this one is amazing. It is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer, and I will insert a picture for you. It is, according to Ulta, and that's where I get my price, it's either Ulta or Sephora depending on the brand. It is $6.99, and the ounces it says are 0.09, but I think that's a typo. I think it's supposed to be 0.9 ounces. I think it is almost an ounce because it's got a good bit of product in it. So that's a pretty fair, if this is a typo, that's a pretty fair price for a primer. Now this is something that I can actually wear with normal foundations, and it still helps keep me nice and matte. It is a little on the silicone-y feeling side, if I remember correctly. I have not used this since last summer, so I'm definitely trying to pull from memories. But it helps my foundation stick to my face without slipping and sliding everywhere. Now the next thing I have is actually something that I wear with other primers, but I love this stuff and I can wear it on its own. It is the NYX Pore Filler. Now this is a little mini, once again, because I have minis. But this is basically what it looks like, except for the drawings on it. But for a full size, it is $13.99 for 0.67 ounces. That sounds like kind of a crappy price, right? However, if we go and look at the Benefit charges $31 for their professional, and you only get 0.75 ounces. This is the exact same thing, guys. Other people have said it on YouTube. I have said it multiple times here on YouTube. This is the same damn thing as the Benefit Professional, except without that horrific perfumey smell that I hated in the Benefit Professional while using up a full size last year. So I would buy this any day of the week over the Benefit Professional, especially because it is still a much better price despite you getting slightly less product. But with the Benefit Professional, you don't get a ton of product anyway. And now finally, we have a admittedly stupidly expensive but amazing primer. This is actually something that does a couple of functions. This is the Murad Invisiblur Perfecting Shield Broad Spectrum SPF 30. Treats, blurs, and protects. You see that SPF 30? You see why I mentioned this for the summer? And this is what my little mini looks like. Yes, it is a mini. That's because the full size is $65 for an ounce. Good God. I admit that sucks. However, I have gotten multiples of these little ones over the past year due to Play by Sephora. Somebody gave me one, and these pop up as 100-point perks relatively often. I've seen them pop up more than once, let me put it that way. So I love that there is SPF in this. And this is the only super silicone-y kind of slippery primer I can tolerate. Like, I will even squish you out a little bit to show you what it looks like. I mean, it literally just looks like that same old, you know, Smashbox primer and all those other ones. But this one does have a little bit of stick to it as far as your primers are concerned. You do have to rub it in, maybe even pat it in a little bit. And it does smooth out and it feels really soft. So I really like this primer, and this is what I use when I have to actually, you know, enter out into the outside world during the day for a primer. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope this helped you out at all. As always, I do really appreciate you tuning in, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!